welcome back to my channel. I'm Zoe and today I'm going to be doing a little get ready with me situation. But just so you guys know, I am in no way, shape, or form a makeup professional. I've honestly just started kind of getting into makeup. So if it's not correct or like the right way to do things, it's fine. I'm still learning. But yeah, I'm just going to be showing you like my everyday makeup routine. Looks very similar to this. And so if you're interested and care to know what products I use and how I do everything, then just keep watching. I really like how I'm doing like my everyday makeup currently. So that's what I'm going to show you. Also, if you see me like looking this way, there's like a mirror right here. So all I've done to my face this morning is like I've washed it and then just put like some Cetaphil moisturizer on and then just some baby Vaseline like on my lips and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and put some primer on. I'm going to be using the POREfessional's primer. I got this from Ulta maybe like 2 weeks ago, but this was actually like the very first primer I ever bought. That's why I just got like the baby version because I wasn't sure like if I was going to like it. I realized I should probably put my hair back because I always end up getting it like in my face or something. So kind of just focusing it on my T-zone area. And I do really like this primer. I feel like after I use it, it always makes my face like feel smooth, like the place that I put it on. After primer, I'm going to be using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Whenever I was buying this, it was hard to tell what shade I am because I can't try any of them on like right now in the stores and stuff. The lady was just kind of helping me guess. So for concealer, I'm kind of just putting it wherever I want to, honestly. I'm making like a little triangle situation up at the top. If I have any like obvious blemishes that like I'm trying to cover up, I'll like put some on there like there. Like these over here. And then for concealer, I usually just like blend it in with my finger. I don't know if that's right. I don't know if it's sanitary, but I mean, I just like washed my hands before I did this. I think it usually gets the job done. I do feel like under my eyes are only really a problem like in the morning, and I feel like that might be common for like a lot of people. And I always feel like this like concealer really covers it up. Obviously, this is like my first concealer. Like I've never used another one, so I couldn't really tell you how it compares to others. I also try and kind of just put some around like my nose. My face isn't really red whenever I wake up, but like right under my nose is, I don't know, it just gets really red in the morning, maybe because it's like irritated and I'll like rub it or something. But so now I'm going to use the It Cosmetics CC cream. So the first time I ever used this, I kind of like didn't know what I was doing. I squirted like multiple pumps not knowing what I was doing. Then my mom was like, you don't even need that much. What I just squirted out was actually a lot. Maybe we'll fix it. And I don't know if that's just the brush that I'm using that like has a smell, but I feel like this has a smell and it like smells good. But I really, really like this. I feel like it's just enough coverage to work. I feel like it covers up any blemishes or like red spots I may have, but then it also like leaves my face looking not too like made up, if that makes any sense. And I'll go ahead and just put some like brush on my eyelids so that it gives me like a nice base for eyeshadow. Whenever I was at Ulta, I kind of looked at brushes last and I realized that I spent so much money on other stuff. For now, like at least when I'm just learning, I don't need to like spend a lot of money on like brushes, you know? So I just got like one of the E.L.F packs. And then this palette has really been my favorite thing that I've gotten, honestly. Because whenever I was like looking at Ulta, it kind of bothered me that there was like blush and concealer and contour and highlight. Like I kind of wanted something that was just all in one. And so this was like the perfect solution. The Cheek Star Reunion Tour Benefit palette, like the exclusive one that they like release every year. I think the packaging is so cute. It's so, so, so pretty. And you can tell I've like definitely used it, but I like it because this is like a bronzer. You can use these as like blushes, and then this is obviously a blush, and I really love it. Especially these two colors are my favorite, and then Cookie is such a beautiful highlighter. Like I absolutely love that. I almost feel like the Hoola bronzer is slightly too like light for me. I mean, I guess not. Also, I really don't know what I'm doing whenever I put on bronzer, and I'm literally just using the same brush I used 2 seconds ago. Like the night I got all this stuff, like my 13-year-old sister showed me how to use it. She's been into makeup like forever. Like she had the Jaclyn Hill palette like whenever it first came out. She's like that girl. Oh, actually I used a lot. You know, it's fine. All right, so then once I've done the bronzer, I'm gonna go ahead and just use Sugar Bomb like I was talking about. And using like my favorite 2 colors, like the ones on this corner. And I'm using the little brush that it came with, which I think is so cute and it's really soft. I really like it. And it kind of saved me from having to buy another brush. But I'm just gonna put this on the apples of my cheeks, then brush up. And then one thing I always like to do is I always like to go back in with the Georgia color and put it like kind of in between my blush and my bronzer, just so to like give it something else for like that one little area. It's kind of a lot of blush. Actually, just kidding. Maybe we'll do more. Maybe some more up. So now I'm going to do like a super quick eyeshadow look. I still don't really know what I'm doing with eyeshadow. I kind of just pick whatever colors I like and then use that for the day. So I might Use some from the Morphe palette, some from the Jaclyn Hill one. What I usually like to do is go in with my finger, and I'll use like this color typically and just take it and put it like all over the lid. Usually I use brushes, but because I'm putting this everywhere, it's kind of like the bottom color. I like think it's fine. Okay, and then honestly after that I kind of just do whatever color I think looks good. Lately I've really been feeling this boom color on the Jaclyn Hill palette, and then this is literally just some eyeshadow e.l.f. brush, and I kind of just put it on like the lid, like the outer part of my lid, and then I'll use the same brush and then go in with this Lolly, I think that's what it is, and use this color and then put it closer to like the inner corner of my eye. And then another thing I like to do is like I'll put the slightest amount of Alert, because she's kind of like a lot, and put her in the crease of my eye. But you see how pigmented that was? But then once I'm done with all of that, I'll usually go and like rub it all in, like blend it out with my finger. I think there definitely was like a blending brush in this eyeshadow pack thing I got, but I honestly just like the way my finger looks better, and I think that looks pretty good. And then for the very like inner corner of my eye, I always use Cookie from the Cheek Star palette, and then I'll just use like the tip of this brush, do it on my inner corners to really like make her pop. Then I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows, and I'm only just gonna do this eye, and then I'll do this other eye off camera. So whenever I first used the Gimme Brow product, I literally had no clue what I was doing. I ended up using like way too much, and then it ended up looking awful. But I always kind of like to get some of the product off of the little like spoolie thing, because I do like when my brows look natural, and then I kind of just brush upwards and then kind of brush outwards. And really the only goal I'm trying to achieve by doing this is making them darker and then slightly more filled in, and I think that actually looks really good. But I think I am gonna go ahead and do the other brow, even though I haven't done the other eyeshadow. This one is I don't know how this is turning out. The brushing part of it definitely wasn't perfect, so I'm gonna go back in with like my spoolie brush and just brush this one out some more. Okay, perfect. So now I'm gonna do the eyeshadow for this eye, and then whenever I'm done with that, I'll be right back. All right, so I finished doing the other eye off camera. I think they look pretty similar. I mean, it's fine if they don't. Then I'm gonna go and do my mascara. And then for mascara, I have always used this Lancome Booster XL. And it's like a mascara primer. It's kind of dirty. So I'll go in and do my bottom lashes. So now that I put primer on them kind of like twice, each on both eyelash, I'm gonna be done with the primer, if that makes any sense. Also, if I look really stupid while I'm doing this, like, I'm so sorry. Okay, so now you can see that I finished putting the primer on, and if you can see it, it kind of makes my eyelashes look white. But basically what it's supposed to do is kind of just add a little bit of length to like your bottom and your top lashes. Before, I used to just put my mascara on right after I did this, but I didn't really think it turned out the best. So now, while that's kind of just not drying, but just resting for a little bit, I'm gonna go back in with the Cookie shade and just put some on my finger and then just brush the top of my cheekbone. But then I'm kind of gonna blend it out too, because I don't want too intense of a highlight. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on my nose and then on my cheek and then the little tip of my nose, and I think that's honestly good for highlighter. And then I'm gonna go back in with the They're Real Benefit mascara, which I love. So I'll finish doing my mascara off screen and then show you the final look whenever I'm done. All right, everyone, so it was actually sometime later, and I had a friend that came over, so I was like hanging out with her for a little bit. While I was gone, I finished putting on my mascara. Usually I do 2 coats of mascara, so I think I'm just gonna add a fresh coat on my top lashes, but not the bottom ones, and then add some lip gloss on. And I've never really been like a huge like lipstick person. I like having a little color on my lips, but not like too much. I always really wanted to try these, the Kylie high glosses, so I ended up getting 2 because they happened to be buy one get one free, and I was like, that's perfect. So I got the Snatched shade, and then I got Daddy's Girl. So this is what Snatched look like. And I think this is such a pretty color. Daddy's Girl looks like this. This is what they look like side by side. But Snatch is my favorite. Like, I feel like they're thick, but they have like a lot of moisture at the same time. I'm just gonna put that on and then just rub my lips together. Get the edges just so it kind of looks not too like fake, you know? Like, I might add a little bit of Daddy's Girl just on top of it. I'm basically done with the entire makeup look. This is what the final product looks like. I think it looks pretty good. All right, everyone, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing kind of how I do my makeup every day and the products I use. And if you maybe want to see another video like this and just getting ready with me, just let me know down in the comments below. Make sure you like and subscribe. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.